Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come on in this room. We have a lot to talk about this evening. I want to say welcome to Unapologetic Tea Time with PG, your host, and that is me. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a-okay Wednesday evening. I'm going to allow folks to come on in the room, give them a few seconds to get in here, and we're going to get going shortly. Yes, indeed, we are. So I'm going to give it 1 minute as folks begin to enter into the room. You are listening to the Unapologetic Tea Time with your host, PG. That's me. Don't forget to smack down on the like button. Please hit that bell icon notification where you can find out when I am live so you don't miss out on anything that may be said in a live broadcast that may not be actually put into writing over on my blog, which I invite everyone that is listening and everyone who has recently subscribed to my show. I want to say, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you to my fellow YouTubers. One is Bo Knows. I need that. Bo Knows. And to Superdell TV, a fellow YouTuber. I want to thank you guys personally for all you have done for me in helping me get up and running and helping send some folks my way, telling folks about me, and all of my other listeners who have been diligent enough to continue to be patient with me and take the time out to listen to me on a weekly basis and to share some of the things that I have put out and have gone over to the blog and everything else. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I started off with just a very few subscribers, and now I'm up to nearly 60, and that's a milestone for me. So I want you to know right here and now tonight to stay tuned. In the next week, I'm going to be announcing a little small contest where there will be several winners. Won't be any humongous big prizes, but I just want to say thank you and do a little contest and give back to a few people who have been behind me 100%. With that being said, it is now 8:03 my time, Eastern Standard Time, here in the ATL metropolitan area. So without further ado, I'm going to say, let's get right into it, folks. This evening, as you all know, or earlier during the week, we lost one of our, well, the oldest living president that we had here with us, and that was George Herbert Walker Bush, our first United States. And before that, he served, before he became president, he served as a vice president as well. But I'd like to note he was born, of course, in 1924, and he passed away on November the 3rd. And they had his funeral services at the National Cathedral in D.C. today, and there will a smaller service in, I believe, College Station, Texas, if I'm not correct. And some of you, if I am, please correct me, because I like priding myself on to be correct. With that being said, federal government, as some of you know, for a number of years at the House of Representatives, and I never got a chance to meet him personally, even though I got a chance to meet lots of other folks and presidents and vice presidents over the years, and congressmen and senators and everybody in between. But I will say, although as a young person, I didn't totally agree with some of his policies. I want very humble person. He was a very family oriented man, I do know, and he had an impeccable amount of, shall we say, good morals and principles. Unlike, but the man just like anybody. And two, maybe I will say that he was a man of his word, and he held true, and he's truth. My heart goes out to the Bush family and all of his friends and extended family, his old staff and former staff members and what have you, who's still among the living. That, I'm sorry that in the coming days, weeks, and months that you will be able to move forward. Just keep his legacy in your heart. Some of the values, the core values that he stood for this nation. He was one during his presidency, even though it was one term, he accomplished quite a bit. He was there for the Berlin Wall when the wall came tumbling down. That was on. Basically, he ended the Cold say and put out my most appreciation is the Americans with Disability Act that he wrote into legislation and got started and saw that come to pass. Because if it wasn't for him, now I am considered someone with a disability, and so many others, the armed forces have disabilities. Thanks to you, our 41st president, I salute you and saying thank you for a job well done. Now his mission is complete, and he is looking down on all of us with his lovely wife, Barbara. President George Herbert Walker Bush, President of the United States. We're going to take 30 seconds of a moment of silence in salute and honor on my show for George H. W. Bush. Folks, my computer seems to be running a bit slow tonight. I don't know if it's on my network's end or what's going on, but anyway, um, yeah, one more time, we're paying our respects on Unapologetic Tea Time with PG tonight to George H.W. Bush, our 41st president. Rest in peace. Now, moving right along, folks, swiftly and professionally. Folks, I don't know, but it's crazy. We've had a lot go on this week. And here we are back again with make sure that I'm still live. Did I lose you? Hoping that I didn't lose anyone. Doesn't look like I've lost you. Hopefully not. Hoping that I didn't lose anyone. Tim, if you are able to hear me, please comment and let me know if you can hear me or anyone that's out there. Great. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Tim. Thank you, guys. All right. Just was a little slight technical difficulty. Um, Folks, there's been a lot going on this week. We've had the president pass away. We have had yet another recall for ground beef. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on with the cows. I don't know what's going on with the processing plants where they process this meat. But we're talking thousands of tons of ground beef now. Thousands of tons. It has affected 25. Say it with me. 25 so far, and has, I don't know how many people, but it's a high ass number, and it's way too high for me. I live in Georgia, and we have a store, Kroger, called Kroger, grocery store chain, and in my freezer, this week alone, there were 3 pounds of ground beef in my freezer that now I'm going to have to pack up and go take back to Kroger to get a refund. I mean, they're trying to kill us. I don't know where all the salmonella is coming from. I don't know if these processing plants are not cleaning properly, but it's plant after plant, place after place. It was the lettuce. It was this. It was that. It was Duncan Hines cake mix. Just one, been a plethora of items here that we are our consumables and that we actually eat as human beings. Now it's damn dog food that's poisoning your dogs. So please, my wonderful, awesome listening audience, please, I'm begging you, please go to the FDA.gov's website. Don't take just your neighbor's opinion or whatever. Go to the website and look at the food recalls, y'all, please, because I want all of my listeners, I want everyone that may not listen to me or whatever, it doesn't matter. I want everyone to be safe. I mean, we are all that we have of each other. You know, there's only one Pat. There's only one you, and you're important to me as well as you're important to yourself. So let's try to work together collectively to keep ourselves safe, because it's just, I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it out loud, y'all. It's too goddamn much shit going on. I'm sorry. My church folks, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know to turn your volumes down a little bit. If you don't want to hear a few expletives rolling off my tongue for the next minute or two, I'm sorry. It's too much shit going on, y'all, with the damn food. I don't know if it's a way to thin out the damn population. I don't know what in the hell's going on, but I know one thing. I'm going to need all of my viewers, all of my listeners, family, friends, anybody, everybody tell somebody, and let's stay woke, y'all. Stay on this. We're gonna have to pull up the damn grass out the yard eventually and fucking plant shit out there and grow our own shit, because we're gonna have to go back to once the way it used to be. I mean, because this shit is ridiculous. We have too many things that we can use to sanitize. We have too many electronic things. We're in an electronics age. We are to yet turn backwards and have all of this start to happen and affecting our food supply. Something is not right about that. And I'm not going to spark any conspiracy theories or any of that shit, but something, it's not up to me to do a whole damn thing of investigating and all of that, because me personally, I don't have time for it to save my damn self. And I'm trying to help save a whole bunch of y'all by putting this shit out here, this news or this information. So if you can't use the information, share the information with somebody. You never know who can use it or whatever. Take what you can. It's free of charge with me. I'm never going to charge because I'm PG, and I want to put things out that everybody can be able to use at some point or another. And today my topic is the damn ground meat. The next thing the damn recall is, oh, and if you have Ingles ground beef is in that recall as well, and some other states up north. So again, please go to the FDA.gov website. That is the Food and Drug Administration, and look at the food recalls. The recent ones is always on the first home page that you click on when you go to the site. That is in the little one of the little header tabs up at the top is recalls. When you click that, you're going to see basically from a 72-hour period that has occurred that they have decided to recall. All right. Next up, the drugs, blood pressure medicine. We know about the valsartan or the valsartan. However, amlodipine is another blood pressure medicine that has been widely used and is widely prescribed, and has now been linked to causing cancer. So now that blood pressure medicine has been recalled. So if you have an older family member or a family member that you know that may be on hypertensive medication, otherwise known as high blood pressure medicine, I'll break it down to you, high blood pressure medicine or blood pressure medicines, please inform them to take a look in their medicine cabinet or on their shelf in the kitchen or on their nightstand or in their drawer, wherever the hell they keep their medicine, and take a look and see if they haven't been prescribed these things. Because sometimes people who do not look at the news and what have you may not know. And at least you can inform your neighbor or your loved one or whatever, and just say, hey, have you heard about the recall on the blood pressure medicine? Because sometimes people I know get their meds in sometimes a 90-day supply or a 60-day supply, and they don't have to go back to the doctor, for 3 or 4 months or something. So they may not know, and they're not going to send out letters or anything of that nature. They're just going to put it on the news and put it on the website, and in hopes that the United States citizens get this information. Well, I'm going to do my part to at least lend a hand in letting my folks know what's going on in and around our surrounding areas and across our country, because it could affect someone that you know, someone that you love, your neighbor, the person that you work side by side with every day or whatever. Let's all form a pact and try to keep ourselves and our loved ones and the people that we care about safe. That's all I'm asking, and it doesn't cost a dime to spread the word. And at least just don't sit and believe what I'm saying. At least I'm giving you, go to the website, the FDA.gov. All right, folks. Now, another thing, we know that the holidays, the granddaddy holidays are fast approaching, and that is Christmas and New Year's. Christmas and New Year's. For a minute, I want to talk about Christmas and New Year's. Don't forget to go over to my blog. Please follow me on my blog, because a lot of things that I talk about on the channel may not show up on the blog. My most important things that I talk about, I do type and send over to the blog and post. However, the best way to know about some things and to constantly be updated with things that I may not talk about even on the live show would be posted on the blog as well. That is www.unapologetic-time-with-pg.com. Again, folks, please follow me on my blog at www.unapologetic-time with pg.com. Yes, I know it's a bit long, but to get all of that in and to not infringe on someone else's intellectual rights with web um, their website, I had to name it like that. So yes, it's a little long, but bear with me. It is what it is. You'll find a wealth of information. Some you can use, some you may not be able to use. Like I always say, if you can't, pass it on. All right. Christmas time, folks. I'm going to briefly touch again on safety. When you are on social media, and we all are, let's face it, the majority, we got grandmothers, great grandmothers, grandfathers, everybody, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, children, everybody on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it, YouTube, everything. We put a lot of our personal stuff on these social media sites. I don't give a damn what you do. I don't. I personally don't give a you know what about whether or not you keep putting your personal information on there. But what I'm going to let you know tonight and tell you is not just your friends' eyes are looking at your posts, but other people are as well. Okay, people that you don't know can see sometimes your post. There's no need to think that just because you post something on your page or pages, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, that only your friends can see it, because that's a fallacy, and stop thinking that way because it's not true. I say that to say this. I'm going to tie that in with the safetiness of the holiday time. Yes, we all like to get together, and it's the festive time of the year, and it's a happy time of year for most people. And we like to celebrate, and we like to take pictures. We like to take videos and what have you. We like to announce different things. But when you put on, I'm going to grandma's house, or I'm going down to New Orleans for the holiday, okay, then you're letting other people know that you're not going to be home. All right. Oh, I'm just getting dressed to go out to my friend's party. And then when I leave my friend's party, I'm going to head on over to such and such's bar or whatever in Norcross or in downtown DC or downtown Atlanta. You're letting people know that you're not going to be home. Oh, here's a picture of my Christmas tree. Y'all look at it. Isn't it pretty? Yes, it's very pretty on Facebook. It's very pretty on Instagram. It's very pretty on Twitter. Yes, it is. However, guess what, y'all? They see all of your presents, your gifts, neatly wrapped, beautifully wrapped under your Christmas tree. Then you announce the very next day that you're going out to party hardy. Or you announce that, oh, tomorrow I will be taking a road trip home at 500 miles to Louisiana, or 850 miles to DC, or I'm going to where. They know that. Okay. So it's okay to take the pictures. It's okay to post those pictures, but let's be mindful of what we're saying when we're tagging those pictures and when we're putting little captions under those pictures. We could take the pictures. Isn't my tree beautiful? Let's take a full shot of the tree, but let's not show a little bit below the tree and the gifts and stuff. How about that? They could assume that you just put a tree and you don't have anything under your tree. Okay? Let them have to wonder about certain things. Okay? Hey, I'm going to be going home for the holidays. Don't say when. Don't say how. Don't say, oh, my entire family, we're going to take a road trip. That means no one, absolutely no one's going to be home. Possibly the dog and the cat probably going too. Who knows? All I'm saying is let's be mindful of what we're putting on social media. Okay, that's one way to keep yourself safe. Also, know your surroundings. Know where you are. You know, pay attention when you're walking to your car to and from, or your truck or whatever, your bicycle, your tricycle, your scooter. whatever the hell you got, your feet going to the motor station, going to the subway station, whatever. Pay attention to your surroundings, folks, because we're living in a world today that we got bad people here and there and everywhere. They look just like what? Me and you, ordinary people, but they're doing crazy stuff. So let's try to be safe and let's keep it that way. Moving right along swiftly and professionally. Also, folks, I mentioned that it's the festive time of the year, but it's not so festive for some people. Some people, this is the worst time of the year for them because they are alone. They feel all alone. They don't have family. They have very few friends. Sometimes they don't have friends at all. Yeah, they go to work. These are some of the same people that we work side of, that we see on a daily basis, that deliver our mail, that may deliver our packages from UPS or FedEx or whatever, at the doctor's office or whatever. But if you know someone who may not have any family or whatever, I'm going to charge each and every one of you with, do me a favor. You'll feel good about this favor because it's not going to cost much, and it's not possibly would cost you anything. And that is to say, hey, friend, or say, hey, what are you doing? You don't necessarily have to invite them over to your house to spend Christmas with you and your family, or you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever. But just say, hey, leading up to the week of Christmas, invite them over for some cookies. Reach out to them via telephone and have a little conversation with them. Invite them over for some tea or some coffee or some hot chocolate or something. 20 or 30 minutes or an hour little visit. That means a lot, and that would mean the world to some people. Down, and they could say, oh no, I'm cool. Okay, keep it moving. But you tried. And at that point, that person or persons know that, hey, someone paid attention to me. Someone, really does care or whatever. You extend that olive branch, because this is the time of the year that a lot of suicides occur. This is the time of year that a lot of overdoses occur. This is the time of year that some people battle, and it's a struggle for them until sometime in January. So with that being said, let's just lend a hand. Let's just be a good neighbor, a good steward, a good citizen. It doesn't cost anything. Most of us have tea in our cupboards or in our pantries or cabinets. Most of us have coffee. You may not have the coffee that they like, but it's a little cup of coffee. Most of us have a snack. Most of us can bake a pan of brownies right quick or something. No big deal. But to some people, holiday time is a big deal. And it's the saddest time of year. Just think that when you're out celebrating, some people have nothing to celebrate, or no particular reason to celebrate, you know. But even though I know that there are reasons constantly to celebrate, but sometimes when there's chemical imbalances and some things that people reach such a low or whatever, they can't pull themselves up naturally by that, and move forward. So we can all lend a hand, and you can call, you can text, you can email. We have so many ways, y'all, of communicating these days. So I really appreciate you guys helping out, help another citizen, another person this holiday season. Don't forget the post office, UPS, FedEx, and everybody else in between. Now, after this coming week, it's going to really be crunch time getting those packages out. If you have, reminder here, if you have packages that you need to mail out, if you have your Christmas cards or cards, greeting cards, your Hanukkah cards, your whatever cards that you want to send out, a little letters or what have you, try to get them in the mail, y'all, because you want them to arrive in a timely manner. There's no need for them to be late arriving or whatever. When you took the time out to purchase them and to send them, let's try to get those things out on time, or at least in a timely fashion, so the receiver of those items can get them and bask in the celebration of that they were thought of, or they were being thought of. Next on my my agenda is I don't know what the hell y'all is going on with these crazy folks. And I'm not gonna lie, you got another some crazy ass. And look, I'm not harping on just because of white or black or what. I just call them crazy ass white women, crazy ass black women, crazy whatever the hell they are. I'm gonna call it by call it out. I don't give a damn, and I'm not gonna apologize because this is unapologetic tea time with PG. But we got another woman, y'all, that struck again. I'm gonna call her ass. Well, they calling her ass Target Tammy. Okay. But it's to me, it's hilarious. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all folks together because this is going too far. Okay. This here is, to me, it's called ear hustling, and that's what the hell it is. Ear hustling. That's what I'm gonna call it because that's what it is. And y'all already know what the hell ear hustling is. And if you have never heard of ear hustling, I'm gonna tell you what ear hustling is. Ear hustling, y'all, is when your ass so damn nosy, you in the damn store, in a damn department store, going about your way. You went in the store for, evidently you went in that store for something, and then you overhear other people's conversation. Then you go and insert your ass into their conversation. Now, y'all, I got a little clip I want to play for y'all because this right here ain't no joke. It's funny as hell to me. I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a little synopsis before I play this shit. Because this is hilarious and y'all gonna laugh and shake your head. I know you are. I know you are. If you don't, I don't know why you wouldn't. But all I know is something's gotta stop. And some of these retailers and all these different establishments that this crazy shit keeps happening is going to be held liable for some of this crazy shit. Now, had I been shopping in the Target on that day, and this was a Target in Tennessee just a couple days ago, and this would have happened to me, I'm not even, because it depends on what frame of damn mind I'm in. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like yesterday, for instance, I'm gonna back this train up for y'all a minute. Yesterday, I had a very important meeting. Okay. And at the meeting, everything was going good. However, I never lost sight or touch of looking around the room at the folks that were attending the meeting, and I was speaking what they were doing, how they were doing it, some of their mannerisms and what have you, and forming my own, opinion, of course, because we all have opinions. Now, a lot of times we keep those opinions to ourselves, and there's a time and a place for everything. And it reminded me yesterday of just how some people, no matter where they are or when they have to interact with certain other ethnicities or other groups of people, they try to kind of still disassociate themselves from being an active part of it. Now, this person did participate in the meeting by me asking some questions. They did not volunteer any information. I had to basically pull it out of them. I had to ask all the questions and wait for them to respond. And then when a few times when their response was very vague, I asked the question or paraphrased the question again and got a better answer. But I say that this was about a 15-foot, no, I'm exaggerating, a 12-foot long damn conference table, let's say. And there were a number of us in attendance. And this person decides to sit at the very other opposite end of the table when everyone else was towards the front, because it was a smaller group. This person sits all the way down, like I was talking to someone across the street. Okay. But that was neither here nor there because people that know me know that I will get a damn megaphone and yell at your ass or whatever it is I got to get to do to get you to react or respond in a manner in which I can understand with the questions or the answers that I need to be able to come out of your mouth. So I don't know. They didn't know me. He didn't know me, and I didn't know him. And from now on, if we have to have another meeting, I'm pretty sure that he'll probably sit a little closer. But and then again, he may not, which it really doesn't bother me because I'm still going to be me and I'm still going to ask whatever it is I need to ask and try to get an answer. So with that being said, this person yet a couple of days ago in the Target, these group of people were in the Target as well, minding their own business, shopping. And you know how you go in with your best girlfriend or your good Judy or your good dude, you know, or your boy or whatever, or your partner or your, you know, your homeboy, whatever, your home skillet or your ace coon, boom coon, whomever. Y'all shopping and y'all doing, and then y'all got y'all little conversation going. Y'all cool, everything. You looking at some stuff, whatever. Y'all just talking back and forth, and everything is cool. Then, bam. Somebody get their ass up in your conversation. I'm not talking about somebody that says, oh, yeah, that is beautiful, isn't it? Or, you know, and you're talking about a product or whatever, and they just pass by and see you. Oh, that's a very good product. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not talking about those instances because we've all had those kind of little instances, excuse me. But I'm talking about just literally insert themselves in your conversation and accuse you of some bullshit. Now, y'all, I'm going to share the screen and hopefully I can pull this up. Y'all watch this crazy shit right here. I want y'all to see this. And this is, I'm going to show the clip from Roland Martin, who was actually talking about it, but I don't need his commentary. I'm doing my commentary, so I don't have that part of it on. But I want y'all to see this. Y'all going to laugh your asses off because this is crazy to me. It's unconscionable. It's got to stop, y'all. Watch this. Okay, let's see here. Is this them? I want to say this is them. Is this? Okay, maybe it's this one. Now look at the t-shirt, y'all. This woman got a big old NASA t-shirt on. Wonder if she worked for NASA. Ain't that something, y'all? She calling people abusive. She talking to them now. She said it. No, she know they train liars, but now she was fucking with them. Don't even know them, but she fucking with them. Okay, because they train liars. Is that crazy or what, y'all? Is that crazy, y'all? Huh, y'all? Is that crazy? That's some crazy shit to me. I ain't never seen no bullshit. No, that's some fraganackle. No, it ain't fraganackle, but that's some grade A bullshit, y'all. That's some grade A bullshit. This woman done stop these damn people in the store. And after she, you know, first off, I'm going to tell y'all about ear hustling. I'm going to tell y'all how not to ear hustle. Okay. And why you shouldn't be nosy. Okay. Or why is it that you are being this way? One, you don't have a life. Okay. You don't have a goddamn life. You need to get you a life. Two, you need to go in the store and shop for the shit that you came for. And if they don't have it, get the hell about the store and go to the next store. Don't fuck with people. Period. I don't care if they blue, purple, green, yellow, whatever. Okay. But this is something. This is that slave master mentality. Okay, it's about its control thing. Oh, I overheard, or I thought I heard something that you shouldn't be saying, that I think that you shouldn't be saying in a goddamn public store. Okay, so I'm going to interject my goddamn self into your fucking conversation. That's crazy as hell to me. Okay, one of these good old days, somebody gonna get their ass just whipped from Simmer to Sakama, and from Amazing Grace to Sweet Eternity. And then it's gonna be this shit. See, Target is gonna be held responsible for this crazy shit, and these other damn retailers with all this crazy shit keep going on. I'm gonna need all the citizens of the United States to mind your own fucking business. Okay? Now you can't go to the fucking store and shop at the goddamn Target without being targeted. And you talking, you and your three good Judys, your girlfriends, or your homeboys, what y'all just talking. One was talking about she saw a dress or outfit, whatever. She didn't want to be labeled like an Eartha Kitt, and they talking amongst themselves, chuckling or whatever. And this woman thinking they talking about because Eartha Kitt had sex in the movie, whatever the hell. I don't know, because Eartha Kitt ass is dead. And the only song I like Eartha Kitt ass was Santa Baby. Okay, I don't fucking know about Eartha Kitt. I know she was very outspoken and boisterous woman. I do know that. She wasn't, to me, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, but she excuse me, y'all, but she had a song, Santa Baby, and I love that song this time of the year or whatever. It's funny to me. But this woman just insert herself into their conversation. And then now she mad when they tell her ass a few things, and then she calls them liars, professional liars or trained liars, and talking about they need to be in the court system because they train liars. That's crazy. That's defaming my fucking character, because bitch, you don't even know me. And then you plastered on with a NASA shirt. You know how that looks? Oh, this must be a NASA employee. Maybe previous, maybe present. Who knows? But I mean, somebody mama. You see how that is though, folks? I'm gonna need them to get their asses together, because this is some crazy ass shit. I don't know what in the hell is wrong with people. I just don't know. I don't understand. Shit like that, I can't hardly ignore, when somebody fucking with me in a store or somewhere. But now, if you looking like I've had people, and I do not look like some goddamn thug off the street or anything of that nature. I'm in my damn 50s on the way to 60 years of age. I have had different people, you go to sit down at the doctor's office. They grabbing a person, holding on to it, looking at you under-eyed. Lady, I probably got enough in my pocket to buy your ass and have change left over. What the fuck? So I just look and I just like chuckle, because it's funny to me when that shit happens to me like that, because it's amusing. I find it really amusing. But in a store or in a restaurant or somewhere that you would not expect for shit like that to go on, and it's 2018, getting ready to be 2019. Are you serious? That's crazy, y'all. That's some crazy ass shit right there. This woman shopping in the Target. These three black women happen to be black shopping in the damn Target. And then they get ear hustled. I'm going to need you to mind your own damn business. I'm going to need you to give the damn life. I'm going to need you to stop being jealous. You done overheard them talk about, they thought they was talking about sex or whatever in public or whatever. They could talk about what the fuck ever they want to talk about. There was no children. It seemed to be no children around or whatever. It didn't seem like they were very loud or whatever. So what the hell? And if they were, you mean to tell me they can't, because you don't want them to you sound like a fool. You crazy. They should have taken her ass out the store, and they should have 1013 her. I don't know if y'all know what 1013 is, but 1013 is take that ass to the nearest hospital and get a psychological evaluation done on her. That's what should have happened, because you crazy in your ass to think that you're just gonna walk off into somebody's conversation and then you mad because of their response, or when they tell you something or whatever, and you don't want that response to be that way. Then all of a sudden they got to be lying, or you mad. That's crazy as hell. I wish I had $1 for every motherfucker that keep doing stupid shit like this, because I would be fucking rich. You heard me? Rich. I would be rich. That's right, rich. But anyway, y'all, moving along, I will be having a contest. I'm going to think about long and hard of what the contest is going to be. It's not going to be something really hard or anything of that nature, but I will be announcing a contest that's going to start next week, from next Wednesday to the following Wednesday. It's going to run 7 days. And I will, on the following Wednesday after next week, I will be doing a drawing to announce the winners. And there will be winners, probably 3. And then I will send your packages out to you. So you will have to reach out to me via email, and all of that will, of course, be put in the description and on the video. Not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. Next Wednesday. So y'all tune in. Y'all get y'all's friends and everybody and tell everybody else who missed the live tonight that Pat is going to have PG is going to have a contest over on YouTube at her channel, Unapologetic Tea Time with PG. And it will go 7 days. It's going to start after the show. Of course, it's going to start at 10. I'm going to make it 10 p.m. So it'll be long after the show on next Wednesday. It's going to start, and it will end at 10 p.m. on the following Wednesday. Okay? I will have the rules of the contest. It's going to be very simple. There won't be a way for you to cheat, because I'm going to think about something long and hard and make sure that you're not going to be able to cheat with it. But I will be having 3 winners for 3 prizes that are going to be free. No shipping's going to be involved in it. I will ship everything. No shipping cost, that is. I will ship everything for free to the individuals that win. Again, I want to say thank you to all of my listeners. Thank you to all of my wonderful new subscribers and the people who have been subscribed to me. I want to say thank you as well. Continue to support. Continue to follow me. There's going to be some great things that are going to be happening. 2019 in January, mid-January, I will have some apparel wear that will be coming out with little sayings and what have you. I will have some mugs that are going to be coming out. There will be quite a number of little things here and there. And also there'll be it's a little bit different content that's going to be coming. And there, hopefully I will be doing some interviews in January. I have a few things that I'm trying to line up now, and I'm in talks with a few people that I want to bring on the show live. And before they do, the week before they come on or what have you, I'll have my listeners send in questions. I will announce, the professions of the people, and if you have questions or whatever, I will advise you to get them in all week leading up to the following week when the live show begins with the guest or what have you, so that I can ask them those questions that you wanted answered and what have you. There's going to be quite a number of things that I'm going to do in 2019. Like I said, I got started late this year and what have you, but I'm glad I did, and I love each and every one of you. There's someone out there that needs to be told I love you that hasn't been told that. I want to let you know that I love you today. I want everyone to stay safe over the weekend. There's a cold pattern that is sweeping across the United States. So there will be cold weather just about from the East Coast to the West Coast and all in between. So stay warm, stay safe. There's going to be snow. There's going to be some winter precipitation in some states and what have you. So just keep yourself safe. Do what you can to stay warm, of course. And yeah, I'm going to talk to all of you this time, same place, same station on Unapologetic Tea Time with PG next week. Have a wonderful evening and a great weekend. Bye now.